Hi Scorpios, it's Leonora. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Welcome back for those who have been viewing me. Definitely subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you haven't. I do have private readings, personal reads. My email is in the description box if you need one. So Scorpios, I'm trying a new format. I apologize. My cards are already spread out, just so I can make my videos a little shorter than usual. So that's my new format. So anyway, I haven't seen the cards, so I'll be just as surprised as you. When I was pre-shuffling and meditating on your cards, which I always do with all of my signs, I know that the scorpion represents Scorpio, but so does the phoenix, so does the eagle, okay, and sometimes the serpent, depending who you're talking to. Now, you guys are represented by a lot of symbols, more than any other zodiac sign, okay, which means a lot, okay? That means a lot. Now, I don't like that I saw the scorpion, honestly, when I meditated on your spread here. Because to me, my opinion, the scorpionic, not the zodiac sign, but the scorpion itself represents my low vibe Scorpios. And that can mean a range of things, okay? I'm not saying that you're malefic, you have a bad attitude, it could be, financial problems, whatever the case may be. And so either you're going through that, or you're doing that to someone, or someone's doing that to you, you take it as it applies. But, I'm talking shit right now. And I could talk shit about my Scorpios because I have 3 placements in Scorpios, and I've been there and done that, Scorpio. So I know how it is to die and be transformed and have this rebirth, okay? When the eagle, when we get out of the phoenix situation that our Scorpios are known for, and we rise out of the ashes to soar like an eagle, that is the highest vibration you could be in. Okay, my loves? I learned that the hard way. All right, so I'm using my Game of Thrones card. I know I haven't used it with you, Scorpio. I'm not going to be a spoiler alert, so if you haven't watched a show, it's fine. The tarot cards still mean the same. And my Wildwood Tarot. But I do want to start with my Karma cards. My Karma cards, I bought that a couple of months ago, and I love them. They do represent signs, as well as planets, and oh my God, houses. Okay, houses. So I wanted to see what came out for you. I just pulled one, and I wanted to see what Cosmo energy is influencing my Scorpios, okay? Ready? So Sagittarius, ooh, I love this. I love this energy for you. Jupiter. Jupiter represents Sagittarius. It is the 9th house. Let's read a little bit about it, Scorpio. It does say insight to understand. Okay, it's very Sagittarian. It's also say wisdom. Okay, these are all things that represent the sign. It also says resulting from the understanding of whatever it is that you're going to. So, you may be having problems trying to figure out what's going on and understanding it. That's okay. That's part of life. We'll figure it out. Also, your highest ideals. Yeah. You folks, Scorpio represents other people's money, power. Okay. All right. And it says also get out to the world. Yeah, this is a very, very much, you know, Scorpio comes before Sagittarius, so there are some things that may spill out from the Scorpio. So Scorpio will have some energies that come, Sagittarius will have some energies that come from Scorpio, okay? All right. Scorpio starts it, Sagittarius kind of incorporates it in a different way. All right. I also have the Pluto card, which represents you, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. So I thought for Pluto to be at the bottom of the deck was, you know, an amazing, it feels like you're in your power, but I hope it's in a good way, my loves. All right, so let's start with the Wildwood Tarot, okay? So let's see. The Wildwood Tarot, I have 2 cards in the reverse. I have my 2 of Wands as well as my 9 of Pentacles. So I may be talking to people that right now are in committed relationships, or maybe in between 2 relationships. Now this could be applied to you. This could apply to you. This could be vice versa. You know your story. You know your story more than I do. You have to apologize. I have to apologize. See, this is what's going on. I have to apologize in advance, Scorpio, because my words are messing up. Okay, this Mercury retrograde has been kicking my butt. So I apologize if I slur or mess up on my words. Okay. Okay. Moving on. I sense you are also in between maybe 2 creative projects, 2 jobs, you know, you're trying to choose which one you want to pick. There's definitely an energy of commitment. There's definitely an energy of trying to heal. There's definitely an energy of trying to choose. Okay. Sorry, Scorpio. Sometimes I like to read the energy. Let's see what clarifies this. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. Interesting. I don't like this. All right. Yeah, this is the Ace of Swords in my Game of Thrones. This is the wall that comes between the White Walkers. For those who don't know, they're pretty much like zombies, and then the other side of the wall is the human race. Okay, we're trying to keep them out. I feel like either you or someone are trying to keep some type of you know, you guys may have blocked each other, have little to no communication. You may be at each other's throat, which is not good. Either way, yeah. And this is your relationship. This could be a family member. This could be your job, co-worker, maybe 2 co-workers, 2 family members in between 2 relationships. Yeah. When I see this 2 of Wands, you see how this man who's holding 2 fiery stick. So you may know somebody with fire in their chart, either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You see how he's just holding both sticks, but he's just looking at this one stick. Like I said, it could be you're in between 2, you know, situations that's going on here. I think you may be holding on to one more than the other. Okay. All right, let's move on. All right. So the next card that came out is the Empress in the reverse. All right, let's see what clarifies my Empress in the reverse. All right, I have the Five of Swords and my Seven of Cups. Mm. Somebody's using magic here. Oh yeah. Somebody also may be having nightmares. Could be something that happened, trauma, whatever that is, childhood, past relationships. Yeah, I sense that there's only one energy really that's really holding you back, Scorpios. This could be you or someone else, but the Empress, coming out in the reverse, you know, she could be a real bitch. And this doesn't but just because you see a woman or a man, please don't think that it's, you know, I'm talking to that specific energy. It is feminine and masculine, okay? Transgender, okay? Body parts don't pertain to tarot card readings. Somebody here may like gold, so somebody here may maybe like, you know, like to wear gold. I know that this Empress right here is, you know, probably in the past, you felt like it was someone that protected you, and looked after you, you know, very nurturing. Something changed about this Empress. Somebody may have options, but I don't sense that too much. I feel like the only option right now is fighting. Maybe competition. And it has to do literally with one over the other. I see it again, like, you know, with this little boy in the show. You know, he's the youngest of the siblings that used to control one kingdom. Right now, in the scene, you know, he realizes he's by himself. And he just got caught by, you know, these people that work for the highest kingdoms of all kingdoms, and they're not very nice people. Actually, they killed their parents, but this is the scene where another kingdom came and decided to destroy the kingdom, as well as, you know, killing them, whatever the case may be. Trauma, again, I sense trauma. And so I see the two shield that these men are holding. And so, and he's right in the middle of it. That little boy is right in the middle of it. You could be in the middle of a situation. Like I said, you could also be in the middle of an argument. Okay? And you don't like that. That could be traumatic, especially if it has to do with people you love. Okay? All right. So my next card that came out is my Five of Swords again in the reverse. I'm sorry, Scorpio. I'm just trying to read the energy. For one group of Scorpios, I do sense that you're over it, more or less, or you're getting to that area in your life where you're like, you know what, this is too petty for me. There's more to life than this, and I don't need to be stuck in this situation or frustration. let's see what clarifies it. Strength. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, the Strength card is Leo, but it represents any fire sign as well. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again. Some of you may be dealing with either air signs or fire sign for sure. I do sense, even though there's some strength, and I feel like you're Scorpios, you know, there's a group of you that are very brave and courageous, and you deserve better. You know that you deserve better. You also feel just as lonely. The bottom of the deck in my Wildwood Tarot is the Five of Pentacles, and just to show you real quick, see how lonely she is, and she's like outside the cave, and you know, behind her there's darkness, and she's not looking at the darkness, she's looking at the light, you know. So, you know, there's also, like, I don't know if you could see it, like there's lightning, you know, happening. So there's a lot that's going on with you, Scorpios. And like I said, you take the story as it applies. This is you. This could be someone you know and love. You know, this could be more than one or two people, but yeah, you're like, I'm not looking back at the past. I also see at the bottom of the deck, in the reverse, mind you, the Emperor in my Game of Thrones. And the Emperor in the reverse is not the best energy, I'll tell you that right now. And this is someone, this is not you, my Scorpios. This is someone else. I sense power. I sense that they want to manipulate you. I sense that they want control over you. This could be somebody older, a father figure, or your commitment. Someone here is either younger or older than older than the other person. I do sense a lot of defensiveness. This person is very defensive about something. I also see that sword again. I don't like that sword being drawn up, you know, ready to, you know, fight, basically, like very intensely. That's that Pluto energy. I mean, Pluto does have its good side to it, but it is the planet of death. Hades is the god, if anybody knows about Greek mythology. But I do sense that there was an amazing relationship in the past, but it's not like that anymore. I also see Judgment. Judgment represents Pluto. I'm sorry, I'm like keep going on. And Judgment represents Pluto, and because I saw Pluto at the bottom of the deck with the karma cards, you know, this could be an ending. And this, all right, sorry, Scorpios. Like I said, I'm trying this new format, and bear with me. So yes, I was at the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is interesting how my video cut off right when I hit. So this is the White Walkers. Remember I was saying that there's a wall in between the White Walkers and human race, okay? You know, this Emperor right here in the storyline, the show, played a big role in between helping the human race. While everybody else is worried about their kingdoms and, you know, taking the throne, he's like, no, there's something bigger than this. And, you know, you guys are living the luxury life, but, you know, it's not all about that. And I feel it does represent some type of trauma, either with you or the other person. And maybe this is why they're defensive and ready to jump at people's throat. that they don't have, you know, a good heart, you know, and just because, you know, she's being knighted right now, believe it or not, this is a woman. She's being knighted for her bravery, for her courage, for protection. So I do sense that you had this energy in the past before, with either a family member, a committed relationship. You may still be in that committed relationship. But the sword over here and that wall, you see that big white wall, it's an ice wall, is what's keeping the human race away from, it's in between the White Walkers. This is the leader of the White Walker. The White Walkers, I should say. Everybody that's behind him, they're pretty much zombies, okay? All he has to do is one touch and that's it. It's over for you. You're pretty much dead. Anybody who's watched The Walking Dead, it's pretty much like that. Yeah, I just sense an ending. There is going to be an ending, my dolls. And you see how he's raising his hand like, you know what? I'm over it. I give up. I give up. I tried everything. And with the Empress being here and, you know, too many Five of Swords. I just keep seeing the Five of Swords, the Sagittarius energy that opened up your reading. You know, I wanted to see what the Cosmo zodiac sign or planet was affecting you. With the Sagittarius card that I showed you and the Pluto that was at the bottom of the deck, you know. And by the way, Pluto represents judgment. It's like the end. Either that or somebody's getting their karma. You may be in a karmic relationship. That could happen, and that's it. It's over. It ran its cycle. Okay, my darlings. I'm sorry for those who are going through this. I know that's not the easiest thing to go through. But maybe that Scorpio. That scorpion, I should say, that it literally, I could describe it. It was like a black scorpion ready to like sting. No joke, no lie. It could be both of you at each other's throat, but yeah, there's too many fives. I mean, there's two Five of Swords in the reverse. That sounds like a lot of arguments and illusions. Yeah. All right, my loves. Thank you. Love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.